This is the treble clef, as mentioned before. It is also known as the G clef, because it circles where the G note would be on the staff, so we'll start with that. Here's the G note, and it sounds like this. Each of the lines and spaces represent where music notes should go when writing music. When writing music that ascends or gets higher in pitch, you'd write the notes in a sequence of left to right, bottom to top, like so. Likewise, if you were writing a descending tune, you would write from top to bottom. Now for the notes. In music, there is a musical alphabet that only comprises of the first 7 letters of the alphabet, A through G. If you go higher or lower after that, they just repeat in higher or lower registers or octaves. More on that later. There are also a few extra notes that fit in between these notes, known as sharps and flats. The entire alphabet consists of 12 notes, but for now we'll keep to the first 7. The rest will come later. We'll start with the ascending notes from G. So from this G, if we go to the next note above, which goes between the lines, it's an A. Then we have B on the next line, C on the next space, D on the next line, E on the next space, F on the top line, and finally G on top of the whole staff. This G on top is the same as this G on the bottom. The only difference is that they are 1 octave apart. Next we have descending notes from G. So we go G, F, E, and D. It might be a little trickier to figure out notes going down, as you're essentially reading the musical alphabet backwards. So as a good tip to get a grasp on this, it's a good idea to read both forwards and backwards, A through G and G through A. This may take a little getting used to, but if you work at it, you'll be that much better at reading sheet music. Also, write it out on paper if you need to. It's a good idea to get some blank manuscript paper and just practice drawing in the treble clef along with a few notes again and again. Eventually it'll become second nature to you and it'll be locked in your brain. Also, once you get comfortable with drawing the treble clef, it'll be a handy reference point from where the G note is and you can go from there. In the next section we'll take a look at the notes above and below the staff.